Welcome, FYI family. Welcome. It's good to see everyone this morning. Happy to have you folks here with us. Yep, it's Thursday, the 5th day of December. The 5th day of December already, folks, and this month has just started. We hope you all guys busy, We hope you all are busy. Happy to have all of you here with us this morning. Grateful for your company, and we're ensuring that we are shared in all the valid and incredible places. Great to have you guys on with us. Some of you up earlier than we were. Up so early now, should be about 3 p.m. But it is what it is. We are happy and delighted to have all of you here with us. And we ain't gonna complain. Lots happening, folks. We are to share with you a couple things. As we start the day today, we see you there. Your electric family, we see you as well. And beautiful people all around Everett, Leonard, man, we see you as well, like family. We see you there, Floor Williams, Frank Rice, Charlie Anderson. Good to have all of you live with us. And all those of you who pour into us physically to ensure that we keep going, that we are on air and we are moving forward, folks. Thank you guys so much. Season's greetings to all of you. Good to have all of you with us. Kevin, thanks for the things. Thank you so much, Kevin, thank you so much. Happy to have all of you with us this morning. Everett Leonard, Euclid Lambert, Jilly G, Shelly DeRida. Good to have you wonderful folks with us this morning. Coming to the end of our first cup of black coffee. How are you folks doing this Thursday morning? How does the day find you folks? It's not well for everybody, I can tell you that. Frank, Marcia Wild, it's not well for everybody. But if you got up this morning, it's enough to be thankful for. If you got up, the French people, the Bahamians, they might feel different. But the French government got to go. Government got to go. But the Bahamians are as well. See, some of you are saying no song. Song now. I was saying I gotta go visit the French people. Got an invitation from the French. Got a touch on that side. But good to have all of you wonderful folks with us at this end. Good to have you folks here with us. Thanks guys. Gisela Roman, Claire Capel. Good morning, folks. The first 15. The first 15. Maybe 9 or 10. Paulette, Erwin Dunn, 9 or 10. I love the morning. It's so much slower. Evenings a little more fast-paced. We get to have the program in, and then I'd realize, oh my God, I was not being heard. Anita Howard, great to have you on the live, Anita. Gavin Liverpool says song is back. I hope so. I hope so. frightens me sometimes. They just come in suddenly like that, you know. How are you wonderful folks doing this season? Are y'all lamenting how much you got to spend? I was lamenting to my wife last evening. So, shucks, you look this here. Put this, bring the hay, send over there, hold this back. It's like you're working for the money, but it's not your own. You're working for other people. You know, a different 2025 all around. Raw and Grace and Delete. What a different 2025 all around. The French, they want a different one too. Michel Barnier, the French Prime Minister, he is set to beat out. You're following Kevin Passat, what's happening with the French? People clap a low confidence motion in them. What happens? Government falls. I feel like I see this movie before. I feel like I see this movie before. I started looking for the chandas right away. Prime Minister Michel Barnier apparently passed a bill through Parliament. They're in the minority there. Didn't get the stamp of approval. Brataps. Some austerity measures for the French. They triumph poverty. And since Viva la Revolution, they didn't like it. They didn't like it. Tumble the whole damn government. So we told you we were coming out of North Korea the day before, and the stunts that Mr. Is it Yo Kyung-yul, the Honorable Prime Minister there, he might be in his final throes. Now the French people tumble the government upside down. So this is going to be the shortest tenure of a prime minister in French history. Michel Barnier. Shortest. I feel like I know this movie before. Folks, we got to write our history books, you know. We got to write the history books. A friend of mine, a colleague of mine in the media fraternity, fantastic photojournalist. He had captured some iconic images of that fateful day when the no confidence motion came before the National Assembly locally here. And he gave me an honorary copy. Thoughts failing me this morning. An honorary copy. You know, I had a thing on the coffee table for a little while. I am picking it up for a little bit. I want to relive the trauma. Look, I was tired that afternoon. Bring it on afternoon. I was tired. I went and I had a nap. And then I hear the notifications. South Korea Prime Minister. I started hearing the notifications coming in. I remember Starbucks News in particular. Government falls. I said one wake up from this dreaming. I thought I was dreaming. You know, some films you see the character sleeping and dreaming, wake up, some tragedy happens, but then they really and truly, they're still dreaming. I felt I was. We return the favor, you know. What's we telling you? The government falls. So I know the French this morning. How the place, you know. So our thoughts with Michel Barnier, the French Prime Minister. He is expected to resign as this vote of no confidence toppled his government yesterday. Shortest tenure of a prime minister in modern French history. And again, this is the controversial handling of the 2025 budget, right? In collaboration with a fragmented parliament. This sounds knowing. This sounds knowing. You know the people want Macron to go too, President Emmanuel Macron. They want him to go as well. So they have a snap election early next year. Year of elections. They got a snap election coming. Let's see how that goes early next year. And while that's happening, the Bahamian, some folks have to my own heart. This brings back a lot of memories too. Right? A lot of memories too. Naomi Drucker, Wendell Hudson, Kevin Passant, Clangron Sertima, Beatrice Helby. A lot of memories came back here too. There got some corruptions there. You know, got some corruptionism happening in the Bahamas. And it is those issues that led up to this dramatic scene we saw yesterday. Commissioner of Police Clifton Hicken resigns. Sorry, wrong commissioner. Commissioner of Police Clayton Leroy Fernanda resigned. Why did he resign? High-ranking officers in the Bahamian police force, they were arrested in Florida during a cocaine sting. High-ranking police. Sebastian Orilal. High-ranking police. And as people do in dignified countries, the police commissioner resigned. In this country, this 2x4, this bottom house, this dam, people digging the heels more. The more bad things get, people digging the heels more. Like Jennifer Hudson in that Dreamgirls ballad. And I'm telling you, I ain't going. You're gonna love me. I ain't going. So we digging our heels. Commissioner of Police Bahamas resigned. It happened on his watch. He resigned. Look how many things is alleged to have happened on Claudette watch. On Claudette's watch. They said Claudette is the only angel. You had a whole COI. Claudette appeared before that COI, embarrassed herself, embarrassed she come. COI had a word to say with Claudette. And we don't have the allegations coming out of people under Claudette. Claudette said I will resign. When I want to resign, you all are pushing me to my death. I will saunter towards it. So this is some of what we saw, folks, overnight coming out of the Bahamian Parliament. Ruckus inside, and then I went outside. I like things feisty like this.
I will address you. You don't know what that address entails.
But I have an opportunity
We will deal with that when I get to that order of business. The chair recognizes the honorable member for Freetown. Madam Speaker. Whenever, okay. Opposition want to have it say, Madam Speaker. You have an opportunity in your discretion to permit us to put on the public record our views on a matter of critical legal. Now I will say. Get him! Ah, my. My lord, my lord. I mean, all over me. You think it's right? Do you think it's right? Honorable members, remove that member from this place. Remove the honorable member for St. Barnabas from these proceedings. It has been moved and seconded that the business of this house be suspended until for 15 minutes. As many are in favor will remain seated. Those opposed will stand. You have wrecked me up? Disgusting.
My lord. My lord. Trout. We got Trouted Mills, Trouted Speaker, Trout Anil Ashni. Yeah. You know. Put a name in, you want Trout. My lord. You know, the member from St. Barnabas, my lord. My lord. The member from St. Barnabas. People think democracy is just aristocracy. You know? You're drinking a tea with a little thing. My lord. You better contend for this damn thing. You better get some fight down your belly. Dealing with these jagabats and trench crapwood. My lord. Trout Kwame. Trout Nandlal. Trout Prime Minister. My lord. Hear them boys tell me this morning. We own members. our members. Guyana's commitment to, listen to this, contract integrity. We didn't renegotiate. We were committed to contract integrity. And we've earned $6 billion US in our revenues because we didn't touch the thing that in the manifesto we said we're going to do first. Renegotiate. And then I heard Big Head the other day told reporters during the corner shop show, we never said we were going to renegotiate. It's in our manifesto. We said we were never going to. And unchallenged, you know. Throw it through the window too. Throw it through the window too. Throw him through the window as well. Through the window. My Lord. My Lord. Them boys say they're going to renegotiate. This was a bad contract. The same contract, they get now 100,000 cash grant. Now the mouth swing. Like Claudette who swing. We never said that. We were always for contract integrity. Liars. You all remember, folks, the wire, the lighter and the sponge. You all remember that? That must be traumatic for some of y'all. Yes. I won't go back there just yet. David Papin, Deborah Clark, Thomasina Ben. I won't go back there just yet. It's a trigger for me. The wire, the light, and the sponge. Ministers came and just watched. 80% of the Brickdam police station, I'd love to say burned down. This was a detainee who had in his cell at the time a wire, a lighter, and a sponge. And 80% of that entire compound was destroyed. They said the rebuilding 23% complete. Throw them through the window with them as well. Through the window with them as well. So the 20% that was left, and this 20, we 40% there. Throw them through the window as well. Don't waste your time. Dolly Anderson, you know, as we get older, us big people, we gotta stick together. Eh? We gotta stick together as we get older. Is me or is it us? Like people trying to waste your time. I don't like people message me, Sharon, hey, just get to the point. Just get to the... My time is limited. You know the largest scope of the universe. Even if you live to see 120, that's a drop in the ocean. Comes and goes so fast. Don't waste me. Don't waste my time. Don't waste our time with big people. You out there, your one good knee. Little rain set up your elbow shocking. Sometimes I don't know what's me on and what we buy. Don't waste me time. Some of you right now in the comment section wasting time. Wire and light and the sponge, 23% complete. 23%. Anything complete in this country? I notice this is the way they like to go now. 5% complete, 10% there, 23. It's never 60, 70, 80, 90. It's always below. So they're building a 12-story. Are you frightened about baby? Are you frightened about? I go in there 12-story, you gotta put a safety harness on me. Just in case. Remember this? Build bridge of floataway and so on. 50 years later, how much complete is the Scaldon Sugar Factory? How much complete is the fiber optic cable? Probably 23 each. 23% complete. They're wasting time, you know. Wasting time. You know, we use a software, right? We use a software, and when you're editing videos and so on, translates this into text, and you can see the gaps. Jaguar, for instance, he's talking a weird way. You got big gaps between, like Sam Hines with the big gaps between words. But this software, you can pull the words close together. Because when you do it, dealing with airtime, you don't want a lot of dead space. 3 sentences could take them half hour. Because they're picking corn. So sometimes you might hear, we play a video and some people sound fluent. They're rattling off, so we play that in a minute. That's half hour. We pull all the words. And working in a software like that, you have an appreciation of time. Like when I hear people talking now, I say, all right, get on with it, get on with it. I try to drag the words close together now. In my mind, I see in the whole timeline. And all the words spread out. I want to pull it together, sir. In my mind, I say, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Let me go. What is it? Man, that's a primate's voice. You're wasting my time here, man. And then comments next year and say, vote me back and we go finish the Brickdam police station 12-story. Jaguar is very low energy, Naomi. You're right here. But a man that not wasting time, former cricketer, he not wasting time. This is Sinarain Charagun. Right. Former Guyana West Indies cricketer. He's launching Charagun 65 sports shop, Kilcoy, in the quarantine. It's good. If you don't have something in this country bringing in revenue, you can't go to no store and say, I was a farmer West Indies cricketer, and get a pound of flour. You gotta get something bringing in. And if you're doing something that you love, you know, you're in a sweet spot. Never work a day in your life. Turning a quote there. Never work a day in your life. So 65 was his t-shirt number. And this store again is Charagun 65 Sports Store. Kilcoy in Kilcoy. Check them out. Check them out. It's going to be open from Saturday. And we wish him well. We wish him well. I'm not much of a sports fan. I admit that. But they're telling us that this was a fellow who was known for his grit and technical prowess as a left-handed opener. And again, played for the West Indies in 2008. Achieved some notable domestic success. And he's gone on now as an entrepreneur. We wish him well. I pass through and I see Charagun says, I seven buy a ball, but even though if I time in my life I deal with bats and balls sparingly. You know? Charagun 65 Sports Store. We wish them the best. So that's what's happening at that end, folks. Let's dive into some other issues. let's dive into some other issues. Edward Broom's on the live, Annette Cummins on the live, Gwyneth, Lyndon, Tracy Clark on the live. Good morning, folks. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are well. Hope it is well in your soul. You ain't taking no stress. I was lamenting last evening. The bills. Dear wife, the bills. You know? Then with people of faith, we got a blessed assurance. We got a blessed assurance that don't worry about nothing. The man who takes care of the ravens and the sparrows, man with the angle, he got me. Right? Some of y'all very distractive, Distractive, is that a word? It's a distraction. Here's a distraction. You see this? Cash grant business here. We had Dr. Hines on our broadcast last evening. And I love what he said. The WPA put forward an idea. He said the AFC like it. The PNCR like it. And we said we're going forward. Them by teeth it. By a long time ago, Renella, Danet, Sion, Waverly, what's for you is for you, People can thief your dream, your ideas, your vision. They can't walk it like you could walk it, though. They only got one Arvin Dan, one Petal, one Gail, one Annette. And the things we each bring to this world, they're so unique. You can't thief it. You can't steal it. The essence. They thief the idea. Right? Reluctantly, albeit, as Dr. Hines said, they thief the idea. But they can't even execute it with the kind of finesse that you would have done it with Gwyneth and you at Glasgow. They can't execute it with that kind of finesse, effortlessly. The things you're called to do, I marvel at when I see some people talent. People who know math, good. Look at the people. You ever stand up next to some people and numbers calling and say, hey, that's 4,375,000. And then you had, you take out one, you bring it down, you had, you bring it down. My wife and I had a big laugh the other day. I was laughing at myself. Right? As I'm doing these days a lot of reading on artificial intelligence. I tell you, I ain't getting left behind or behind. And us big people, we gotta stick together. I'm reading up on artificial intelligence and all the GPT, all the chats, WhatsApp chat, Facebook chat, Messenger chat, GPT chat. So I was testing out artificial intelligence. Listen to it now. I was testing it out. So I saw this crossword puzzle that is posted in one of the local newspapers. I put a whole crossword puzzle in the AI architecture. I put the whole puzzle in. Within 5 seconds, if so long, the thing solved the whole puzzle. Listen to the story now. The AI solved the whole puzzle. Here was my conundrum now. I got all the answers. I got to look for which way. When I say one to put in, I got all the answers. I can't even put it in the thing now. I got reading back the clues to say, is with this answer here good. All the answers the thing give me. All the answers correct. 10 hours later, we managed to finish it. I'm not looking for the question. You see? We gotta stick together. They can't work the cash grant, cash transfer the way we would have worked it. But I take it. So the Prime Minister was in Region 9, as we told you guys recently. Himself and Sonia Parag, she's in that one. Coming to she frontally just now. With a one-off cash grant. When this was conceptualized, a cash grant system for Guyana, Professor Clive Thomas said it should be annual. An annual amount you're getting. $1 million per family, whatever, per household, per individual, whatever it is. Annually. So you know it coming. The Surinamese give an interest back. Surinamese got a percentage every year. You know it coming down. But these guys, it's just confusion. Parag was there. Brigadier was there. Mark Phillips. He might have been an excellent soldier. But see this politician thing? Give me a break. So of course, they gotta go and get a Malo and what have you. Started out at Tapachinga Sports Complex, giving out the funds there. Here they went to Napi. Some other places, St. Ignatius. They said they're going to be giving out about 14,000 grants. Region-wide, Region 9. In its entirety, about 14,000. Right. Thief an idea. Stolen project. But I can't walk it the way you do it. The letter writer column. The letter writer's column. Some interesting insight about this cash grant. One letter writer says in today's press that the distribution in Letem, Tapachinga, St. Ignatius, Napi, Rewa, confusion top to bottom, front to back. Confusion. That's not us. It's a letter writer. Today's press, it was disorganization and confusion par excellence. Residents misled by conflicting information, including an untitled document, poor logistical planning at the PL site. This letter writer said, exacerbated frustrations. Pensioners, you do your time. You're not period of life. No one. You don't want nobody run over you like they were doing with the toy in Bartica. You don't want to mash you down. Pensioners were waiting since 8 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock they were told checks unavailable. Checks unavailable. I thought Jagmeet said this system could print out 26,000 checks a day. If the whole of Region 9 is 14,000, how checks unavailable? You see how the lies catch up with that? Checks unavailable. Come back tomorrow. So you can line back tomorrow at 8 and you don't know 4 o'clock and catch you there. Come back tomorrow. This letter writer said the system was chaotic. It wasn't only chaotic and chaotic. All in one. Chaotic and chaotic. Inconsistent communication. Lack of adequate seating. It's left many residents dissatisfied. Some left in frustration. Say, I keep your damn 100,000. Listen what me help. Can't even pay for funeral for falling today. Keep the almond. Persons left out of frustration. And then you heard also that you had some tinges of friends, family, and favorites. Or some people just come and their names were called. While people waiting for hours, people just come, usher to the front of the lines. We knew this was coming. It happened with every other cash grant. And the other side of this, John and Marvell and Grace, Royston, Dali, the other side of this is that some of this is deliberate. Marlon, you think if you there from 8, you gone home at 1 because you're frustrated, the money going back. It's legendary in this country. People found a lot of green slips from the COVID cash grant. Green slip meant you collected your money. Found a lot of green slips all over the place. People sign your name in. Nobody go back and cross-reference. You go and cross-reference. Ask GCOM to send a copy of my signature. You can cross-reference who signed for me 25,000. It was me. People import Hummer since then. People import, what's the Tesla? Fancy ugly truck? What's the Tesla fancy ugly truck? People build apartment buildings. You can see story after this one. But I got a feeling this is the cash grant that people can take like cleaner. I got a feeling this is the cash grant. You can see some people thrown through the window. Make it damn eyes and pass me. Out you go. People fed up, Things tight in this country. People fed up. So since the last cash grant JLG, cyber trucks. People buy Tesla. People want to drive themselves anymore. People want to be driven by AI. Take me home. Next thing you know, you're on the Demra River. Take me home. Like fancy truck, no? Take me home. Next thing you know, you're on that bridge, you're up in a tree. Says, I want to meet here. No, you're on the crown of the tree. So this thing here got teeth. And we need to go far this morning. This let's write it. Tell me the whole thing. Whole thing. Let's open a couple other things. You know, it's road construction. We got an assignment to do. We can show you some magic road construction. We can show you some gymnastical things that are going down. But everybody's going to pass for construction. Some very, very gymnastical things. You hear me? But we ain't gonna allow it. We're not going to allow it. Not going to allow it. So we're gonna show you guys, perhaps in our broadcast tonight, some of the things that we saw quite recently. Gymnastical things. We told you last evening of this ban on heavy trucks on the railway embankment. The folks saying that the road's deteriorating faster than they could fix it. We don't want no trucks on the embankment. That's what they're telling us. This is on the East Coast. We don't want no trucks. So heavy trucks are banned from using the railway embankment carriageway because of severe damage, they say, to infrastructure. Huge damage by the high truck traffic. So they got to go on the main highway. On the main highway. And you know what else we see as we're in this? Oh, I saw recently some photographs right outside the Parliament building. The road in a terrible state. The road in a terrible state. And they're telling us now they're doing some work on the Avenue of the Republic, right outside the Parliament. If you don't even care about a building like Parliament, to keep the road in tip-top shape. What else you can tell us? What else we want to hear? So they say they're doing some work on Avenue Republic. I hope they pass by Parliament and see what's happening. I hope they take a look round by Parliament to see what's happening there. Let's run a couple other things quickly by you as we beat out. As we leave, as we take our leave. They're doing some road through the cemetery affecting the people. No consultation with City Hall, according to Councillor Leland Saul. No consultation with the MNCC. Cowboy country. Cowboy country. We'll get some more on that as well. Bartica says that their dump site reopened. They had some struggles. They had some setbacks. Garbage wasn't even picked up for a little while. They said they iron it out now. I thought with these PVP-led municipalities, so everything is good, smooth and nice. It's nice time. I thought so. But it seems not to be the case. Even PVP-controlled municipalities and NDCs are struggling. Poor leadership, top to bottom, front to back. Goal. The online learning platform, they're telling us that they are now open for applications for scholarships. Folks, it's not PVP money. Let me advance yourself. Keep learning. They say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Keep learning, keep building. You encourage your kids, encourage your grandkids even. 10 of the age, sign up. The time can pass you anyhow. Don't let me only linking on Facebook and TikTok. McLean voice. TikTok. But we could find some other constructive things to do as well. So log in. Of course, you know, the UG's former Vice Chancellor, Jacob Opudei heads goal. He incidentally was Irfan's doctoral thesis supervisor at the University of West Indies. And he get the brown bag goal. He get the gold brown bag. But log on still. Collect what is yours. I told you all of this circling back to Parag. The tenure of the council is 3 years. But the tenure of the elected officials, the mayor and deputy mayor, is 1 year. So every year, internally, the council elects its mayor and deputy mayor every year. So the whole term, let's say for Georgetown, Apnu AFC won that 3-year slot. But the term of the mayor and deputy is a 1-year term. We're in that period when we should be electing mayors and deputies. The councillors sit among themselves and say, I want a mentor. I want Sharma Solomon. Right? I want a brother in New Amsterdam. It's a Macintosh. His worship. So when you send out a missive, elections are to be held. And you know they're trying to sway a couple councillors to vote with them. So like everything in line up right is yet. So they now postpone. But you know they never liked local government election to begin with, because for 23 years, they stymie local government election. They never liked it to begin with. So they've now postponed indefinitely. When these elections that are statutorily due, when they're supposed to happen, because they can't get their ducks in a row. It's wickedness. It's wickedness. It is wickedness. And it gotta stop. We can stop there for today as well. We're going to stop there today as well. Folks, it's been our privilege being here with all of you. There's a couple of things we think you ought to know as we begin the day today. You got to watch this one parade. You got to watch her. Now she replaced Darmlal. She's a Darmlal in skirt. If you see the attitude, always angry. Maybe you got some folks who pleasant to deal with. She always angry. I hope her family gets her a gift for Christmas. I hope she makes Santa list. She'll be more angry if she doesn't. Always vexed, venomous. Folks, let's take our leave there. That's our time for today. And that's our program. You all stay safe. You all stay as handsome and sweet as you are, folks. Please and thank you. Have a great, fantastic. We're going to see you guys back on the next one. Stay safe. Stay safe.